E11 right here, and we're playing Farming Simulator 17, and welcome to another beautiful day here in Pleasant Valley. Yeah, so am I kidding? It's raining again. Oh well. Anyway, we're playing on Pleasant Valley here on the multiplayer server. Joined on the server at the moment by King Joker. I believe he's the only other person on at the moment. We do have a couple other people joining us in TeamSpeak as well. Oh, Thomas is on as well, though he's AFK, and Mike is on, but AFK as well. So anyway, this episode, I thought we'd do a little more work with the factories here, and just kind of going through the factories. I noticed we got Sam Adams here. We need barley, rye, and wheat. Oh, and we need some cranberry, too. I just happened to notice that. I didn't notice that before. So, I thought we'd start out, see what we have up in storage here. And actually, I need to look at the map where Sam Adams actually is here. Too many places on this map here to remember where they all are at. There's Smirnoff. Let's see, I know Sam Adams is probably around here somewhere. Ah, there it is. Is it that one there or that one? That one. Okay. That's not too hard to get to there. And let me just move this over here so it's kind of out of the way here for a moment. Okay, so let's start seeing what we have in storage here. I could actually do that, or I can go to the warehouse here as well. It's probably the better way to do it, using this screen here. Go to your warehouses, and I obviously want to choose the Allen farm. That's where I am currently at. And we do have wheat. I do not have any barley, so we can see if another farm has some barley. And then we needed rye. I do have a little bit of rye, and cranberries, right? I do have quite a few cranberries, so we're pretty good there. Also do have cranberries planted as well back here. Field 73, I think, is cranberries. And I think I actually got more rye on one of the fields as well here. Let's see, rye. Yes, 75. Pretty sure that has not been harvested yet. Nope, has not been harvested, so we do have more rye if we need it. Let's start with a little wheat here, I guess. And, of course, we're using the custom transport pack here again, the custom road trains. And it's kind of cool how they actually put on the side of it what is actually in the trailer. So we got wheat transport. Probably actually should have put this in the other trailer. I think the back trailer is the larger trailer here. Oh, well. Yeah, this one here is 40,000. I think the back one is, what, 60,000 then? So, let's go with, we said rye. Or should we, let's do the cranberry in this one, because we can fill this one all the way up with cranberry then. I'm not sure, you know, Sam Adams here, if it has a proportion as to what it uses of each, or if it's an even number. Not really sure on that. So, we're going to see if we can get some revolutionary ale going and some cranberry lambic. Yeah, seems like a good thing to be making here on the Farming Simulator server. And again, if you would like to join us on the multiplayer server here, be sure to check out the description below. Download links for both servers can be found in the description, as well as information for joining the TeamSpeak server. And like I've mentioned before, if you do want to join us, we do ask that you join us on the TeamSpeak server. For those of you not familiar with TeamSpeak, it's similar to Skype. It's a voice chat client. This allows you to talk with other people. And, of course, it's just basically a step there that kind of helps keep the troublemakers off the server here, as well as giving you a much better experience, I would argue, on the server here. Obviously, the in-game chat is quite limited, especially when you start getting more than maybe 3 or 4 people on the server. And typically, you find the most people on usually in the evening hours U.S. time anyway. And I know sometimes you can catch some of the European players. They're usually on early in the morning sometimes. Again, early morning U.S. time. So that's probably evening time, European time, I'm sure. And with the download links, there are 2 download links for each server. First download link should download all the mods needed to join the server. Just make sure when you use the download all link, you will need to extract that download. It Basically takes all the mods and puts them into one zip file that you will need to extract. And the second download link will take you to the server download page. You can download the mods individually from there. Okay, and our turn off, we got a little ways to go yet. I think we need to go around a curve here in this main road. And kind of like I mentioned before, I think we're getting to the point of probably wrapping up this map. Obviously not quite as many people playing on it anymore either. Like I said, we pretty much, well, we actually own everything now at this point. If we bring up the map here, we own all the various places here. So really not much more we can really do other than, continue working with the factories here. This is our turn right here. Of course, we don't necessarily own all the fields yet. At least up by Allen's farm here, I pretty much own all the fields that I'm assuming that go with Allen's farm. I guess maybe 59. No, 59 maybe goes with Allen's farm as well. Then obviously a few other farms don't quite own all their fields yet either. But for the most part, we pretty much own all the fields on the map with the exception of a few. Yeah, we definitely did pretty well on this map. I know a few people said, oh, it's going to take you a long time on this map. And I think it's been, what, 4 weeks now, I'd like to say? 3 or 4 weeks. I don't remember exactly. Pretty sure it's been 4, though. Let's see. Sam Adams. Which one is Sam Adams? This is the concrete here. Assuming Sam Adams is open. Probably should have checked that. Oh, got for the mud. Let's see. Is this one Sam Adams? No. I'm pretty sure the big building up ahead here is Sam Adams. Looks the same as it did. Must be one of the orchards there. Looks the same as it did back in Farming Simulator 15 here. Not sure what the point of that there is. That's kind of weird going across the road. There should be some train tracks there. There's not. Okay. Pretty sure that's the loading spot there. And that spot will take wheat. So as you can see, the wheat here for line 3 is filling up. This is the produce for the cranberry lambic. So Sam Adams can produce 3 different types of beer here. And then, of course, if we go to the shops, I'm not exactly sure, again, what shop would buy this, but pretty much have to look through them. I am guessing... Yeah, McDonald's, probably not. Yeah, McDonald's would be like the Pepsi and Mountain Dew and stuff like that. Let's see what's here. I am guessing. Is it? Yes, the PV Museum probably does. They take vodka. Ah, yes, they do take the beer as well. Speaking of Mountain Dew and Pepsi and stuff, how is that place looking? Pepsi. They need some water. Actually needs water all the way around. Okay, we might do that this episode too. We'll see what we can get to here. Well, like I said, we're just going to pretty much work with the factories. So we're going to be kind of driving around the map here. You know, it's something I typically kind of try to avoid is driving around maps. Just doesn't feel like it's very exciting, but also a good way to kind of see the map as well, I figure. So okay, and we'll head back to Allen's farm here. Actually, you know what? Maybe check. Robert's farm was the next closest one, right? What does Robert's farm have? Robert's farm does not have much. Okay. So we probably won't be getting much from them. They don't have any wheat or barley. Oh, let's see. What would the next closest farm here be? Probably Johnson farm, or are you at the main farm? And they do have barley. And they have rye as well. Okay, so we might go there. We'll see once. And let's see, the main farm. The main farm is the right farm. No wheat, no barley, and no rye. Okay. You know what, I think we'll just head back to Allen's farm then. We'll grab it from, technically, like I said before, Allen's farm is kind of the farm I've been looking after, so go back to my farm there and grab that stuff. And hopefully the rain here will let up at some point on the server. Anyway, we'll read some comments here a moment while we're doing the traveling. Nick was asking, how do you get your rating up on Pleasant Valley? You know what? Good question. Let me bring up this map here again. Let me get off the railroad tracks here first, just in case like Joker's driving around or something. That would not be good for me. Okay, so your rating, if you do the shift question mark, it'll bring up this map here with all the various places on it. And then down below it, you got your rating information. So your rating calculation is based on all these various objectives here. So number of completed missions, you can see we have failed 8 missions. So not so good there. That gave us a rating of -8. We have 0 completed contracts. Purchased licenses. That would be for trees, I believe there. So to cut trees on this map, you need to make sure you purchase a license. Otherwise, you go down to the bottom here, illegally felled trees, you're going to get a minus rating. So apparently we've illegally felled 4 trees. Rating of -4. Then you got cows owned, pigs, sheep, amount of area you've harvested. Biggest one here is owned objectives. So we own 83, or not objectives, objects. 83 objects we own. As far as I know, again, I think that's the like the places here is how that is figured. Time played, longer you play, again, racks it up. Coin deals. I'm assuming once we found all the coins, then you know we get the coin deal. I don't know how many points that's worth. We currently have 66 coins, so 34 more coins left to find on this map. And then, of course, like I mentioned earlier, there are illegally felled trees, minus rating, and railroad penalties. I'm not exactly sure how the railroad penalties would add up because I don't think the trains really run automatically on this map, so not sure how that works, but anyway, back to Allen's farm here. Drew was saying that is the correct way to harvest rice. Okay, so good to know, using just a regular combine and header there. I wasn't 100% sure if that was the correct, combine and header combination there for rice, but according to Drew, it is. Phase Warrior saying it looks pretty there in Michigan. Yes, it is. At the moment, everything's nice and green, other than the field, obviously, but once the field is what's been planted and then the field starts coming up, then that should be green as well. Josh was saying, I think Kloss is still a single brand. They had partnered with Cat on combines years ago, but when the Cat left the ag industry, they are now owned by Challengers, which are owned by AGCO. Okay, so yeah, good to know. Kloss is also a separate tractor company then. Kind of like I said, I don't remember what episode we were talking about that. And a lot of agricultural companies, seems like they've been agricultural equipment companies anyway. Like they are combining, for example, AGCO, and then of course Case New Holland. And then, yeah, so far, as far as I know, John Deere is still a separate company. And then, according to Josh here, Kloss as well. Which, yes, when he says that, I think that is right. Not aware that Kloss is owned by anybody or really owns anybody else either. Okay, we were going to get rye, correct? Yeah, I think that was what we were going to get. Saban was asking, do you plow in America or do you only chisel plow? Typically chisel plow. That is by far the most common. Really, the only time you see a moldboard plow used, and that's, a plow like we see right here, something like on a field that's been sitting for a while, and by a while I mean like several years, couple years, something like that. In a field like that's been sitting, then sometimes they'll take a plow like that to it. But other than that, almost always chisel plow. Always chisel plow, and then usually come back through disc, field cultivator, something like that. Okay, what else can we fill up with while we are here? What else is down in that neck of the neighborhood here? Or on the way, maybe I should say. Heartland Bread. Heartland Bread. What does Heartland Bread need? If it needs anything. They will take rye flour, oat flour. That is not something I have. That's something you have to produce. Probably grain mill. Yes, grain mill actually makes that. Grain mill will take wheat, rye, and oats. Is that on the way? I think that was up in this region somewhere, wasn't it? Yes, there's the grain mill way up in the opposite corner there. So not really headed that way. Let's see. Oh, we got, that's Pepsi there, right? Pretty sure that was Pepsi. Let me double check here. Open this map up. Yes, that is Pepsi. What does Pepsi factory need here? I think they need some stuff. Yeah, they need the water. Okay, so I can't really take that either. Oh, there's got to be something else we can fill our other trailer with here. Sugar. Well, I don't have any sugar here. That would have to be made somewhere. That's probably the sugar factory. What does a sugar factory need? Sugar refinery, actually. Not sure why the produce is stopped there. We'll just start that again. They need sugar beets. They're actually doing pretty good on that. And veggies, eh? So we need potatoes, corn, onions, and carrots. Well, I don't think... Well, other than maybe corn. I might have corn. Actually, I don't know if I even have that because we don't really have any... Corn. Yes, I don't have any corn. I don't know if I have a header up here or not for corn. Actually, you know what? I think I do. I don't know if we've ever used it, though. Maybe we'll just make the rye run here. Then we'll come back, grab our water tankers. And we'll go fill up the Pepsi factory then next. Joe was saying found something interesting about Courseplay multiplayer. Supporting multiplayer is a little more than just turning it on. But won't happen until Courseplay is officially released and out of beta. If we find time to debug it. So apparently that must be the official answer there from the Courseplay developers, I'm assuming. And like I've said before, Courseplay is not... Oh, water tower there. Perfect. We'll have to remember that. We're going to need some water here for... Actually, Pepsi Factory. We just went past it there. So yeah, like I said before, Courseplay is not officially supported in multiplayer. And if you do try to add it to multiplayer, it actually disables itself. It's basically written into the Courseplay itself that it cannot be used in multiplayer. William was saying, nice, you finally got warm up there. It's starting to look like it is in Pennsylvania, just starting to put corn in the ground. So yes, where I live, for those of you not sure, I live up in Michigan here. For those of you who kind of watch the drone video there. Actually been doing farmers have been doing a lot of planting here the past week. We've got some nice dry weather. So a lot of the fields are planted now. And mostly corn and soybeans, by the way. Obviously, still a few fields here and there that haven't been planted yet. Woo, hang on to it. There we go. That didn't get too out of hand there, I guess. So yes, a lot of fields been planted here. And for those who are wondering, like no-till, most of the fields around where I live anyway are all tilled. Not a whole lot of no-till. I mean, there's obviously some, and maybe like 25% or something of the fields are like no-till. But for the most part, most fields, most farmers still till the fields yet. You know, and again, chisel plow, run it over with a field cultivator disc, something like that. Drew was saying, great video as always. Thank you very much for that. Lucas was asking, where did you get the Big Bud 450 from? Somebody sent me that, and unfortunately, like you've seen in the video there, it does not work. So, it's kind of unfortunate. Still don't get why Giants didn't put duals as an option on that tractor. Oscar was asking, on Hobbs Farm, plant field time with grass? No, that was not supposed to be grass on that field. The William was saying, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe. Can't disagree with him on that comment there. I can't say that I get too many comments from people, though, saying they need to... you know, leave a like and comment and subscribe. The one was also saying, good video. Thank you very much for that. That Irish gamer saying, hello, haven't been on the channel for a while. Bryce was saying, everyone nowadays uses GPS. I don't know about everyone, but definitely a lot of people do. Definitely becoming more common. Especially if you have newer equipment. Anybody with newer equipment is more than likely using GPS. And especially, maybe not necessarily for the field work, but at least for the planting. And the GPS is being used usually. Minnie was saying you should get the new RT from American Eagle Modding. A guy made a chipped version of it. I think it has 700 horsepower. Yes, I did see that. I don't know if that's something I'll bother getting or not. Seems a little unrealistic there, but I do understand why the mod author made it that way, though. He made it that way so you can pull some of the new Big Bud equipment. Tango was saying, have you seen the new county line map that has been released on American Eagle Modding? Just saying it would be a great for your next single-player map. Also, the Landall disc plows and cultivates. Interesting to know. I'll have to maybe give that disc a try sometime. And no, I have not seen the county lines map yet. I know a lot of people keep saying I need to look at that map, so we'll have to see once. Like I mentioned, when we're done with Pleasant Valley here, which probably, I'm thinking by the end of the week, I'm thinking we're going to be done with Pleasant Valley here. We'll have to see what the other guys on the server here say as well, if they're ready to be done with it or not. We'll probably go back to the Texas map here, at least for a little while anyway. Like I said, I really want to give Big Bud a try on that map. Seems like the perfect map there for the Big Bud DLC. And again, if we do that, if we do go back to the Texas map with the Big Bud DLC, oh, we're going to hit the bridge there. I don't know why the truck didn't want to turn there, because I was turning. Maybe we were just going too fast. But yeah, if we go to the Texas with the Big Bud DLC, that will require everybody on the server here to have the Big Bud DLC. And that is one reason we don't use the DLCs on the multiplayer server. But in this case, like I said, the Texas map just seems like the perfect map for it. Plus, we didn't get around to actually getting our 10,000 cows on that map. So maybe we'll go back to that and revisit that. We'll see once. Beastmaster was asking, where's your drone video taken? This is at Michigan. Probably should have mentioned that in my video. Wait a minute. Did I? I'm pretty sure we were connected to that. I guess not. Beastmaster was saying, like the turkeys. Yes, I did as well. And for those of you who watched the drone video there and caught the turkey, I think that was like the first clip I put in there, or second or third, something like that. Flying over, and I seen the turkey out in the field. They're just the one turkey. There must have been more, though, because I could hear them. I'm guessing there was a whole passel of them out in the woods there, but just the one that was brave enough to come out in the field. I was a little concerned he might like try to fly against the drone or something like that. Would not be good. So I wasn't really trying to scare him, but it still was kind of, I thought, a cool shot, being able to catch the turkey like that. Okay, should be nice and easy here getting out water for the Pepsi factory. Landon was asking, where did you get the drills from? If you're wondering where I have gotten the mods that I have, make sure you check out the mod list in the description below. Right offhand, I don't remember where I got that particular drill from. But again, like I said, just check out the mod list in the description of the video. Should be able to find that in all my Farming Simulator multiplayer videos and single-player videos. Okay, there we go. One trailer full. There we go. And second trailer filling up. And again, I think this is like the grain trailers there. Front one here holds 40,000. The rear one holds 60,000 for a total of 100,000 liters. And again, I'm just using 2 trailers here. Technically, you can make this road train as long as you wanted to. But obviously, the longer you make it, just kind of makes it harder to steer and all that good stuff. So 2 seems to be, like I said, kind of an ideal number if you ask me. Maybe you could maybe go to like 4 trailers, depending on what you're doing and where you're hauling stuff. But I forget which farm it is. Here again has, I think it's a 10 trailer road train. Okay, there we go. 100,000 liters of water here. I'm guessing the Pepsi factory will probably need more than that, though. Let's see. How much does the Pepsi factory actually hold? Probably like 200,000? Yeah, 200,000 for, I'm assuming that's, I don't know if that's 200,000 total or if it'd be 600,000 total. I'm not sure on that one, actually. Okay, let's see. So where would the water go? Guessing that's probably coal. Does it actually take coal? Yes, it does. Okay. I don't know why Pepsi would need coal, but it does. It needs pallets. That's probably right there, I'm assuming. Where would that water go here? Oh, tank right straight ahead here. That would at least make sense anyway, I think. Yep, that appears to be where the water goes. And that, is that really a tank of slurry? Seriously? Why does Pepsi Factory have a tank of slurry? Now I'm concerned. Oh, yes, so they do have a slurry tank. It actually produces slurry. Okay. Again, not sure why Pepsi factory would need or produce slurry, but I'm guessing they may be figure from the leftovers of what's from the crops here. I'm assuming that's why. So kind of a different type of slurry than the cow manure animal type slurry. More of just a waste material then from the process, I'm assuming. But anyway, folks, looking at time, looks like it's about time to wrap up the episode. So I hope you folks enjoyed just kind of driving around the map here, working on the factories. And again, if there's anything you would like to see on this map, like I said, we're probably going to be wrapping up this map here pretty quick. So if there's something you folks would like to see on the map, let me know. Leave it in the comments below, and we'll try to get to it. And again, if you want to join us as well, make sure you check out the information in the description. Start by joining us on TeamSpeak, and then download the mods needed to join the server. And with that, like I said, folks, we'll wrap up the video. So if you have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.